We are now down to less than a week before the election, and both former President Trump and Vice President Harris are working hard to win over undecided voters. Both candidates are spending time in Wisconsin and North Carolina today. Harris also stopped in the critical state of Pennsylvania as President Biden looked to clarify his statements about a comic who made racist comments at Trump's rally in the Garden. Eyewitness News reporter Lauren Glassberg in the newsroom with more. Lauren.
Right, those comments were made by a comedian who performed at Trump's rally at Madison Square Garden over the weekend and trash-talked about Puerto Rico. And that comment continues to reverberate, but now it's the Democrats who are doing damage control, which is exactly what they don't want to be doing in these final days of the campaign.
At the top of my list is bringing down your cost of living. That will be my focus every single day as president.
Vice President Kamala Harris campaigned in Raleigh this afternoon, but last night, while she was speaking at the Ellipse in Washington, D.C., for a crowd of 75,000 people, the president, Joe Biden, made some remarks on a Latinx platform that are now distracting from her message.
The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters.
Donald Trump's campaign quickly seized on the moment last night.
Joe Biden stated that our supporters are garbage.
And then Trump doubled down today in North Carolina.
Joe Biden finally said what he and Kamala really think of our supporters. He called them garbage.
For his part, Biden took to social media clarifying he was criticizing the comedian, not Trump's supporters. And today, Harris distanced herself from Biden's remarks.
Let me be clear, I strongly disagree with any criticism of people based on who they vote for.
She is campaigning as a unifier.
It is time for a new chapter where we stop with the pointing fingers at each other and instead let us lock arms with one another, knowing we have so much more in common than what separates us.
Meanwhile, Trump has distanced himself from the comedian's remarks, and in North Carolina today, he spoke about what he calls a new golden age.
I will end inflation. I will stop the massive invasion of criminals into our country. And I will bring back a thing called the American dream.
Now, Trump is also stopping in Green Bay, Wisconsin tonight. Harris is also going there, and she is due in Pennsylvania in about 30 minutes. A connect the dots, if you will, of swing states in these final days. David?
Thank you, Lauren. An ABC News interview with Harris will air at 6:30 on World News Tonight with David Muir. And we invite you to join us this Monday for our special Eyewitness News final countdown to the election. We'll break down all the local races and ballot questions. That's Monday at 2 o'clock. Then on Tuesday, ABC News Election Night coverage begins at 7 o'clock right here on Channel 7.